So we're on the set of Donna and Friends, and you know what? It's almost soup time.
Can you believe it?
In a way, it seems like we just had soup time, but in another way, it's been a while.
It really has.
Some days it seems closer than others, and I'll bet it does to you too, Michelle.
It feels like we're just on the edge of, I know we still got some more things to do and get ready, but we're ready. I think we'll have a great event.
How many years for soup time?
6.
Sixth year for soup time. Now, when I think of it that way, I think, wow. Now, has there been 6 cookbooks the whole time?
Yes.
So we have 6 cookbooks, and we have 6 different
6 mugs.
soup time mugs
Yes.
that have been paraded throughout
Yes.
the 6 years as well. So tell me about this year's mug.
Okay, well, I love the mug. We've always done the mug with the spoon. Everybody likes that, but you can only do so much decoration with that. And
Right.
we kind of run out of color options. So in looking at the different options, we came up with like a coffee mug. What's pretty about it is it's decorated all the way around. So you can use it not only for soup time, but it's going to be real decorative. You can also use it for a coffee mug, whatever. So it's going to be really, really cute. And our theme is rock and roll, so it's got a couple of little guitars and music notes and very bright and vibrant. It's really, really cute.
Well, I know everyone looks forward to the design of the soup mug / now kind of a coffee mug.
Yes.
For this year, and I think that's a great idea. And then another thing I think that people do look forward to is the cookbook coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It's different every year. You've had a different cover. You've had some fun. I just happened to notice that picture on Facebook, actually, of what's going to be the cover this year. How cute is that? Tell us about who's in the photo and how did it go on.
Well, since our theme is rock and roll, we wanted to kind of represent all different genres of rock and roll. So we have a 50s girl, we have an 80s girl, and we have a rock and roll guy. And so we just wanted it. We always like to keep the cookbook downtown, so it represents what we're doing for downtown. And then I asked Lacey Fowler to be in the picture, and I asked Leslie Wilkinson, who is a teacher's aide out at Sunnyside, and then my nephew Kale Music volunteered to be my guy. So
yeah, because it's probably tough to kind of find the guy. Girls will pose for a picture all day long, but the guys,
yes,
you gotta, it's kind of tough.
He was very particular about his wardrobe. He wasn't going to wear a wig or any of that stuff.
Yeah,
but
they're kind of picky.
He had his own mind about what he would wear, but he looked great, and I thought they were just adorable. And of course, we only put 3 pictures out. There was probably a dozen, and they were all so cute.
Yeah,
they were really, really awesome.
Tough decisions there.
Yes.
So the cookbook itself. Now those are recipes in there submitted by local people.
Yes, and some of them, even some people get friends from, like I have a couple of friends from out of state. I even got a friend from Australia that sent a recipe in because everybody wants to be a part of it, and we want the cookbook to be good and have different recipes and maybe some new things each time. So it's kind of fun to see what everybody brings together and what we can create, and it's always a really cute book. And I always appreciate the fact that people will purchase those. And part of this year is, we've done this before in the past, but if you buy the mug and the cookbook before the event, then it's $18.
Okay.
So otherwise they're $10 a piece. But we try
so you
to
get a little discount there.
Exactly.
If you will buy them together.
If you'll pre-buy them and buy them together.
Save a little bit of money, and that's cool. So tell me about this year's soup stations. Who's involved? Who are we going to travel to?
Well, let's see. We have Aqua Pleasures is the first time that they have been a part of it, and also the Cushing Tag Office is going to be a part of it this year.
Fabulous. So you've got two
new stations.
Participating
Actually, there's
businesses.
another one. You can tell me where the high school reunion.
Oh, the alumni
Association. Yes, and that was just added. So sorry.
So
there's
hot off
actually
the press
3.
there.
Yeah, we have
Fabulous.
3. And then of course Chris Fowler and Beasley Technology and Cushing Citizen.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't Beasley's been a part of this from the start?
Beasley, Cushing
and the
Citizen, and Chris.
Yeah. So they're longtime contenders, and both of them have won.
Yes.
In different years.
That's right.
Yeah.
We won the first year, and we haven't won since. And I think maybe with Show and Tell is going to be a part of it too.
Okay.
So, and I know they won 1 year.
Right.
So, and then the rest of them have been over at Edward Jones Darla, I mean, her soup.
Well, let's talk about Darla Edward Jones for just a little bit. I mean, she's tough. She's tough in the competitor category.
She's definitely.
She has put out some mighty fine soups. I can remember just nearly every time that I have gone to Edward Jones. Darla's soup is a heavy contender.
Always.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what she does? She does that creamy soup type
it's good.
thing. And,
it's good. And it's always hard when you're the soup station. You want to get a soup that you can make enough of to feed 200 people if you have to.
Right.
But the other part of that is, you know, some people don't like tomatoes, some people don't like onions, so you have to come up with something you think everybody's going
kind
to
of tough.
like.
And then there's your seasonings.
I don't think there's ever been a bad soup.
I don't think there ever has been either. And for those of you that are watching and maybe you're thinking about doing Soup Time for the first time, it is a collection of downtown businesses, and you get your mug and hopefully get a cookbook too, because they're just priceless. And then you start out where you want to begin, and you make your way around to the different participating businesses downtown who have all been cooking up cooking up the goods.
You never know where you're going to walk in. Some of them will have pies, and some of them will have cakes, and some of them will have cookies. And we try to make it an event every year, a new theme. And so this year it's the rock and roll. So we're also going to have a DJ.
Well, you couldn't have rock and roll without a DJ. So let's talk about who's your DJ.
Golden Reflections.
Okay.
Rock and Roll, DJ Express, and Ethan Paul Tenney.
Yes.
And so they're going to be, I think, probably parked in front of the truck.
Oh, how fun.
Or in front of the park in their truck and doing their DJ thing out there. So
rock and roll will be filling the streets.
Exactly.
And you could just dance your way.
You can dance your way.
From one participating station to the next. That could be fun. Like maybe you could do the stroll.
I want to see somebody do the worm.
The worm. I'm all about the stroll because it's easy.
It'll
and
be
it's
fun.
slow.
And then
It'd be easy to do.
You bet. And we've asked the businesses if they want to decorate, some type of rock and roll theme. So the judges this year will be really interesting because we've always in the past told everybody who the judges were, and then we always met at the theater and they did a tasting.
Right.
Well, we're not doing that this year.
Oh.
We have 3 judges that are secret. They're like secret shoppers. Secret supers.
Oh.
And so they'll go, we won't know who they are, and they will go to each of the soup stations and they'll vote on their favorite soup, and they'll also vote on the decor, their favorite decorated.
And then the folks that are participating, don't they have a vote too? In that
Nope,
no,
this year.
it's just judges.
Just the judges this year.
Oh, and they're secrets.
They're secret.
On top
So
of that. So are we going to be downtown looking at each other, wondering?
Are you a judge?
Are you the judge?
We should do that. We should have a
Who
contest.
comes the judge? Yeah,
Find the
little
judge.
laughing humor there.
Well, I know it'll be fun. I think it'll be interesting because, it's kind of difficult to get up in the morning and have everybody bring their soups down and all that. So, we don't want to mess with everybody's work schedule. So we're just going to do it this way, and then collecting the votes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just let them pick, and I know they'll be fair, and I'm sure
it'll be a blast. It always is. It's one of my favorite events annually downtown. And speaking of that, let's talk about why you do Soup Time and where funds go that you raise from Soup Time.
This is, it's DCRA, Downtown Cushing Revitalization Association, and it's one of the 2 fundraisers we do every year. And the money that we raise goes towards improving downtown. A lot of it's focused on the park, the Centennial Park, because that is a privately funded park. And so all the repairs, the electricity, all the things that have to be done, the maintenance, all of that is privately funded. So it's kind of a big deal to me, and I think we have a lot of people that come to downtown Cushing and like to visit in the park and see what, especially in the spring when the flowers, it's just so beautiful. But also we want to help, maybe with some maintenance on some of the other buildings that we can, maybe with some painting or different things like that. Marilyn could probably tell you a whole lot more about that than I do, because she's really got it down. But basically it's just to provide, any kind of improvements that we can to help our downtown and keep people coming downtown and be participating and seeing the different stores and shops and businesses that we have down here. And it's a main attraction, in any city. Your downtown is important.
Right, and it's vitally important to any city, especially when you have a historic downtown, and that's basically what we have here. And we're in need of a lot of things here in downtown Cushing, and this is this is small though in that regard, because it does take quite a bit just to manage the pocket park that we have.
Absolutely, yes.
I know, I can say last year, Marilyn and I got out there and cleaned that whole thing out, weeded it
I
and
remember
everything,
you
and got
guys.
it prepared
Yes.
for the landscaping that was coming in, the flowers and what have you. And that's a lot of work, and you need volunteers
Yes.
throughout the
always.
year downtown.
And if any, we're always looking for members for the DCRA, and we always want to hear what everybody has, their input. It's important to us. So, it's a big thing to be a part of. I'm really excited to get to do it every year, and I enjoy it. So.
Now, Michelle, we're getting close on time, but I just want to say, off to the side of Soup Time, when you come to the downtown Cushing area and you want to, go walking around and shop on any given day through the week, we've always got some music going, and you're kind of in charge of that.
We play it from our office.
Yeah, I love it. There is nothing more fun than getting out of my car and hearing that music playing. I mean, I always look around, I do, and then I do a couple of dance steps to whatever's
people
playing.
dancing in the street all day long.
Yeah. Oh, it's just so much fun. Well, Soup Time is just around the corner, and the date for that?
March the 6th from 11 to 2, and please come. It's open to everybody.
You could rock and roll on down, do a few dance steps.
Dance in the street, eat some soup, mingle, and just enjoy being a part of downtown.
Absolutely, because there's nothing like downtown Cushing, and you should always shop local. Am I right?
I appreciate that, and yes,
Always.
I agree.
Always. Well, we look forward to hearing what else goes on downtown as the year carries on. I know we'll have another event coming up soon. So we'll be having you back, Michelle, to talk to that. Well, I appreciate you coming in, and you just never know who's next. It's the Donna and Friends Show.